starts right now.
Good evening, everybody. I'm CJ Ward.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. Fatal shootings at popular spots up and down the coast have some folks worried about their safety. A shooting at Stearns Wharf back in December in Santa Barbara and 2 more attacks over the weekend are raising alarms.
And News Channel reporter John Palmentary joins us live. John, you found out today more people are being cautious.
Yeah, some new concerns about this indeed. In addition to those 2 shootings we're telling you about, there was a stabbing at Ledbetter Beach yesterday, and people are very concerned whether they live here or are visiting the area. The beach drew in many people who had free time on the President's Day holiday. But Sunday, this area of Ledbetter Beach had a fight with multiple people involved. Police say at least 1 person was injured and treated at the hospital in a non-fatal stabbing.
Yesterday I was down here barbecuing right here, and all of a sudden we just seen some ruckus right there, and little did we know it was a stabbing, I guess.
It had some who knew of this attack on alert.
I did think about it when I drove in, and I was like, oh, that happened yesterday. I don't know. I think it's a rare case here. Listen, I grew up in LA, so I'm always going to be a little bit more kind of self-aware of what's around me, a little bit of street smarts, if you will.
Yeah.
But I didn't think I'd have to do it as much in Santa Barbara.
The Ledbetter Beach incident is still under investigation by the Santa Barbara Police Department, but it comes after a Stearns Wharf shooting December 9th between what police say were gang members from Santa Barbara and Ventura County that took the life of an innocent man. And Saturday night in Pismo Beach, a visitor from Fresno was killed in a shooting that remains under investigation with no arrests at this time. Most people are saying that incidents of violence are still very rare around here, but more and more these days, they're keeping a close eye out for what's happening around them.
I would say anywhere you go now, it's just, you can't go anywhere without stuff happening.
Watching over 2 kids, this visitor from Pasadena gave us her advice for the younger ones with her.
So always keep an eye on what's going on around you, which they sometimes do.
A frequent visitor to the picnic tables at Ledbetter Beach says he has had items stolen and he's seen conflicts. He says never let your guard down.
But yeah, we definitely stick together. You know, you gotta watch yourself. I mean, even though it's a beautiful town and a beautiful neighborhood, it's there.
Advice to travelers and from law enforcement is to keep your car locked, your possessions secured, and have an awareness of your surroundings. It's always good to have an emergency plan for yourself and others, and carry a first aid kit. And the law enforcement officers, along with many other people who come down to the beach areas in Santa Barbara and the festivals and some of the places that are commonly drawing some big crowds, say that these instances are very isolated, but they do want the public to be aware that they have happened, and then more and more they could be happening on the Central Coast. Reporting live along the waterfront in Santa Barbara this evening, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
All right, thank you, John. And one of those attacks John just referred to happened in Pismo Beach on Saturday. It happened just before midnight in the Pier Promenade area of downtown. Officers discovered a 40-year-old man from Fresno in the parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to Marion Hospital where he died from his injuries. Police say 4 men and some women confronted the man about his possible gang affiliation. An argument led to a